Alright, Broskis. So we are back once again, and probably for the final time, with Golden Sun. So last time we had just cleared out Crossbone Isle, and had advanced the story to where we were at Lavalero. So I honestly don't think there's a hell of a lot left to do at this point. Oh, that's right, I saved back here, so we are going to have to run through the Sahala Desert again. But at the end of the day, I believe the only actual things left are the final lighthouses. Yeah, I'm going to need Douse ready to go. So we'll have to fight a few storm lizards, is what it is. So let's just get through this desert quick first. Pretty sure I remember the way through, so hopefully this shouldn't take a huge amount of time. Ooh. Nice. Let's see, the one in the middle. There's the red tornado. Oh. Come on, game. Alright, on the other side of the Sahala Desert. Hey guys, still hanging out there? Okay, good to see. You know, I know that realistically not that much time is supposed to have passed since the first time we went past the Venus Lighthouse, but they've been there for a while at this point. Alright, up to Bobby Lighthouse. So here we go. We haven't been ordered to start working yet. Did we get today off? Oh. Okay, needed to remap that. Hold on. There was a big fight that ended in some hostages being taken. Tragic, I know, but anything that gets me off work can't be all that bad. Well, you know, at least that's a positive outlook, I guess. It's odd that Bobby would build a lighthouse in a place like this. Maybe he thought using the ruins as the foundation would be easy. Why would they want to rush construction on the lighthouse? Maybe they hope to rule the seas and control more distant lands? Cutting these stones and stacking them on the ruins isn't easy. Build it faster, you say. Try building it yourself, then. Now that I think about it, we did find a strange cave in the quarry. A strange cave, you say. See what this is. Lucky pepper. Okay. Let's see. Probably either Isaac or Ivan, honestly. We'll use it on Isaac, why not? There were strange folk going to the ruins. Ferran followed them. If Ferran weren't after them, then this is serious. If this keeps up, we won't be able to build the lighthouse. They were terrible. We were absolutely no match for them. We're the ones who attacked, but we took all the damage. What were we thinking trying to fight those guys? Oh, they just started beating up on everybody. They just kicked us out of their way and went on to the lighthouse. What could they be planning for Bobby Lighthouse? Ooh. Okay. Let's see the shine plasma here. Okay. Nice. They set fire to everything! That's why the ground is scorched. You're building it out of rock. Using fire as a weapon is so cowardly. None of them had any torches. It's just like that fire. It's like that fire just appeared out of nowhere. Only 2 of those 6 ever attacked anyone. But just those 2 completely overwhelmed us. The other 4 didn't seem to have any fight left in them at all. Chimera Mage. Never heard of that before. Ah, stunned it. Nice. A lot of wood scaffolding. Gnomes. Come on. Okay. So we still have... Well, I guess we now have 2 ways down here. Okay. So what if I just try the front door? Well, I'd like to have that, but... Orc Lord. Okay. Little beefy, but nothing bad. Oh, good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's the one over there. Plated rat. And gnome lizard. Isaac up to 27. Okay. Oh, we have to approach that one from outside. Okay. And where does this go? Seems to be locked. Okay, so that's probably... what, the entrance to the older ruins they built it on top of? Ew. Oh, got rid of it. Okay. Eruption. Nothing bad. Manticore? Magicore? Manticore King. That Miramosa's doing some work. Man, alright. Okay. So we need to do this one. So let's see. Nope, not carry. Wrong one. Move. Interesting. Okay, this is how you get to... anything over here? No. Okay, so this is how you get to... How you doing? Having a good one? Me too. Actually, you're gonna resist him no matter what he does. I guess just attack. Okay, another wind slash. Got it. Alright, so I believe that is every Ginny with that one. Yep, that is 7 for everybody. Well, that's interesting. It seems like I should probably be able to fall into this hole and be on the other side of the door. Yeah, that looks like an annoying battle. What if I drop here? Okay, that's what I thought. Don't know why that door suddenly opened. You're sure they went through this door? Yes, they opened the stone door and entered. Well, does the door open? It's hopeless, it won't budge. Of course not. I told you, this door doesn't open. If it did open, we would have gone in long ago to study the ruins. But I'm certain they went through this door. And I'm saying no one has ever gone through here. Oh, Iodum. Faran. I'm so sorry about Shiva. Why did this sort of thing have to happen?
Are Felix and the others beyond this door?
Yes, beyond the door that no normal man can open. If they got through, then we can too, right?
Yes.
Will you go for us? Iodum, just who are these people? They come from far north. They have chased the ones who took Shiva all the way here. They've been chasing that fearsome group.
Yes, they are most fearsome.
Such awful power, and what they're trying to do seems very dangerous. We're the only ones who can stop them. You think you can stop them?
Yes.
You seem quite sure of yourself, but what do you think you can do? I've never heard such harsh words from you, Faran. What do you expect when, in the midst of such dangers, you ask me to leave Shiva's fate in the hands of children? If you want me to trust them, they must give me reason to trust them. First, you will have to demonstrate your powers to us. Can you follow the same paths that they took? I don't know.
Yes.
Your confidence means nothing unless you show that you can do it. Well, then why did you ask me? I would ask only that you stand back and watch. Now, show me what you can do. Well, first I can beat up these monsters, which apparently you guys are just terrible at. Man, that Assassin's Blade is still doing some work. Garrett up to level 27, alright. The truth of this door is open to those seeing with their true heart. Somehow, I kind of figured it would be I just need to press a button. That's usually how this works. The door! I don't believe it! The door opened! Incredible! It really does open! How in the world did you open the door?
I don't know how to explain it.
It's very easy to explain. I have powers that allow me to see things that are not there, and there's a little button to the left, and I pressed it. We did it because we're us. Thank you, Ivan. Very explanatory. I'm sure everyone understood that. It would take too long to explain. I just explained it in like 2 sentences. There's no time for an explanation anyway. That's right, we must rescue Shiva. Let's go, Faran. We've got to save Shiva. Hey, the door's closing. Why did it close? I don't know, why does anything close? It's closed to prevent people with no synergy from entering.
It would be perilous for those without synergy to try to get through.
I agree. You'll have to let us handle it from here. What? You're telling us to stay back?
Yes.
Well, since we can't even open the door, we'd just be getting in your way. This is true. But we can't leave Shiva in their hands just because it's dangerous. They have greater power than you can even imagine. And without such power, this door will not open for us.
Yes.
This is how it seems. Without that sort of power, we would just get in their way. I understand. Sheba's life is in your hands. Do not fail us. You must bring Sheba safely back. Make haste, Isaac. All our hopes lie with you. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just press the button again. Alright, cool. Oh boy, opening that door real hard. Okay, interesting. The statue speaks to Isaac's soul. Ye who seek to climb Venus Lighthouse, the lady knows your desires. Here, your path shall not be opened. Alright. Oh, good lord. Actually, do I even need a second one? No. Okay, no hidden extra jump point there. Assassin's Blade doing work! Nope, didn't do anything back there. Okay. Fill that with water. Yeah, those griffins do actually have a decent amount of health, don't they? Lucid Prophecy. Oh, Doom Effect. Okay. Asura's Armor, huh? Boosts attack and replenishes HP. What did you have equipped? Spirit armor? Yeah, you also had spirit armor, so nothing too great we can do with this. Can't give it to them. Alright, we're kind of just stuck with it. Well, now I'm concerned. Hold on. Was there a way to the left here, and I'm just... Doesn't seem like it. Let's see here. No? Okay, so what is the deal going on here? Oh, I think I remember this. Okay, hold on. Good lord. Game, come on. Just put the stupid hand on the thing. We need to push this to the other side. Throw in a douse to fill it with water. And then I'm pretty sure we can treat that as a puddle of water and make an ice column from it. You know, for the Venus Tower, supposedly the Earth Tower, we've already done quite a few water-based puzzles here. I'm just kind of guessing that the statues more or less line up with the plates nearest them. That's probably not correct, but I have no recollection as to what the actual answer is. So we're just gonna try it. Nope. Nope, that did not do it. Huh. So where would I have seen something that would have informed me on how to solve that puzzle? Because I do not recall anything that would resemble a puzzle answer to that. Nothing on those. Creating ice pillars out of these I don't think would do anything for me. Was there anything behind this pillar? No. This is the order of the runes traveling down from here. Are you telling me I need to go all the goddamn way back to the Venus Lighthouse and hit it once to change it to the other path? Because I have a feeling that's what they're about to tell me. Which would be very annoying. Yeah, hold on, I'll be back in a bit to fix it or do something, I don't know. No. Yes, okay, this takes us back out. Pardon me, get out of my way, small child. Alright, back into the actual lighthouse we go. Now I have to try and remember how in the hell I even got there. Was it here? No, that just leads me to that. Right, I need to get to there, which is just go around here. Nope. And up here. Okay. So I need to talk to you. Ye who seek to climb Venus Lighthouse, I shall grant thy wish. The path long closed shall not be opened here. That path begins far, far away on the soil of an ancient people, with the sunrise to your left as you gaze upon the lighthouse. Okay. So I think this will open up the other rooms. Like, I really don't want to fight a bunch of gnomes in some Earth Elementals game. Please stop. Okay, fine. We'll beat up one gnome wizard. Hey guys, how you doing? We're all just gonna leave the guards laying out by the front gate. Okay. And let's see, go down here. Alright guys, we're back. Chill out. Okay, yep. Now we can see the different pattern is lit up. Shall not be opened. Okay. Well, let's see where this gets us. Do an eruption because it's funny. Why doesn't Ice Gargoyle know Earth attacks? Mia's now level 27. Okay. But that didn't answer my question. Okay. Now... Okay, yep, so that changed the orientation of the jumpy blocks. Yeah, alright, I see what it is. Come on. There we go. Interesting. What? Come on, pick up the block. Oracle's Robe. Resists water, boosts HP recovery. But that will drop your agility somewhat significantly. For, let's see, 33 agility point loss for 10 defense. Okay, well, we got a couple decent items out of it. And then we're here. Wait, was this a weird... Hold on a second. Okay, yep, almost forgot about this. You have to mind read the statues to determine what the order is. Okay, so red shines northwest of purple. Violet is southeast of me. Okay, so those two just point to each other. Violet shines southeast of me. Okay. But also of red. Okay, so red, gold, and purple take up this diagonal. Red shines west. Northwest, southeast. So red has to go here. And yellow shines northeast of me, so... And then green goes there. Okay, that makes sense. So let's see, we need to get red onto the top left corner. Blue onto the top right corner. Gold is in the center. And then green is in bottom left. And purple is bottom right. Wait, does that mean that I could read those other two statues, or mind read those other two statues? I'd probably go back and test that once. Alright, door is open. Hold on. I'm gonna go test that and see if that's actually a thing. I don't think I've ever tried this before. No, you cannot mind read these statues. Okay. Interesting. Pretty sure these colored ones in this room here are in fact the only statues in the whole game where you can actually mind read them. Besides, I guess maybe the trees, but the trees were far more obviously human. Alright, so we got Venus Lighthouse here. Okay, so that's how you get back there. So we've now connected together Bobby Lighthouse and this lighthouse. Go ahead and save here. Because usually they give you synergy stones right before something. Boulder Beast. Okay, interesting. Ivan up to 27. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 doors. Can't get across there, so this door goes nowhere. Boulder Beast and Thunder Lizard. Okay, get rid of the Boulder Beast if we can. Ooh, Evil Spirit haunts the Thunder Lizard. Yeah, I think we fought a couple of those on Crossbone Isle. The Thunder Lizards are a little bit beefy. And this is a door down. Okay. Okay, I don't know how much damage the recluses take. Okay, a little more. Okay, can't do anything there. So this doesn't appear to get me anything at the moment. Okay, so it seems like there's one meaningfully usable door. That what? Ooh. 200 damage, Jesus. Okay, Isaac, please actually kill that thing. Thank you. Okay, so it seems like I want to move that block combination over. But now, how do I do that? Can't do anything there. Grand Golem. I mean, then it has to be through this door, but how? I mean, does that... Oh, got it. Stunned it. Nice. Or does it expect me to fall? Okay, there's one block. Thunder Crown. It's surrounded by red, which means it is in fact cursed. But it does replenish PP. What do you have equipped on your head? Boosts luck. Okay, so if I give that to, say... What do you have on your head? You have a base platinum circlet. Oh, you have the lucky cap, which does PP restoration, so we are going to keep that on you. So give the jeweled crown to Ivan. Give him the luck boost. I mean, give the thunder crown to Garrett and equip it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He has the cleric's ring on, so he ignores all the curse shit anyway. Ooh, Isaac up to 28. No. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Down here. Jesus. Interesting. Okay. Get rid of the Chimera Mage. Okay. Now, I think we only need... It shoots out 2, but I think we only actually need 1 to finish. Yeah. Okay, so push that there. Oh, well, that looks absolutely obnoxious. Dragon scales. Let's see. Slightly better defense and resists water and fire. What is... Okay, that resists all elements. But this also gives, what, a 17-point defense boost? So it doesn't resist, what, air and earth. Yeah. Okay, that actually looks like it's the correct way to go. So what was through the other door? Oh boy. Scared up to 28. Okay. So yeah, what was up this? Whole lot of nothing. Gotcha. Okay. That's just a way back. Game, come on. With 3 blocks, can't I just place them all on the right? Because I don't think it goes any further. Nope, it totally does. My bad. Interesting. Nice. Okay, so what does that actually do for me, though? Ooh. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, well this looks obnoxious. Let's see here. Okay, so that doesn't... Gaia Blade. I believe that is actually the best item for Isaac. So, it's been fun using the Assassin's Blade. It has absolutely done some work, but a 60-point attack differential is too... that's too much. Okay, now how do I get over there? Okay, we need to get there, there. Perfect. What's here? That looks like another puzzle. Okay, no. So what's over here? Whole lot of nothing. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so how many? I've got 4 pieces. Okay, I can't do it on the left path because there's nothing I can put here. So I can put a straight on the bottom, the left up here, but then I can't put anything here that would solve it. So I'd have to put a straight there. Let's see. We could do that. Okay, so there is in fact only one solution here. So we need to push you down, you to the right. You there, and then down a whole bunch of times. Beautiful. Okay. If we'll flood that, it should get me to that door, I guess. Psi crystal? Who got that? Oh. Okay. So I think that this actually is basically right before the boss. it's there, and I think this transports us back up to the top. Yep. At long last, the time has come to light Venus Lighthouse's beacon. With the second beacon lit, only 2 will remain. No, lighting Jupiter is virtually the same as lighting Mars. That is true. Jupiter is really all that remains. That's right, your dreams are within your grasp now. Why are you still here, Felix? I thought I ordered you to on ahead to the ship. I've already sent Jenna and the others to the dock at Itajima. Then why did you come back? Because I have a different promise to keep. A promise, you say? You must mean Sheba. Yes, Sheba. Why haven't you released her yet? You promised to free her once you got into Venus Lighthouse. And that's what brought you back here? You promised not to involve anyone who wasn't related to this matter. Sheba is special. Of course. Because Sheba is a special adept? You guys learned something from the first 2 lighthouses. And what would that be? In order to enter each lighthouse, you needed an adept of that clan. Right now, we have fire, earth, and water adepts, but no wind adept. That does seem to be the case. Do we need Sheba to get into the Jupiter Lighthouse? I'm sorry, Felix, but we cannot even enter without a wind adept. That being the case, I guess I understand why you can't set Sheba free. It seems that you too have learned something. And if that is all, then you should go, Felix. No, I cannot leave Sheba behind. I'm taking Sheba to the ship. What are you talking about, Felix? We don't know what will happen when you light this beacon. I won't leave Sheba here to find out. We told you that we'd protect Sheba. Don't you trust us? That's not what I'm saying. It's just best to be safe. Don't tell us what's best, Felix. You're not taking Sheba. Why not? What? You don't trust me? How can we, after you just demanded we free Sheba? If we had trusted you a moment ago, Sheba would be free now. Come with me, Sheba. I shall protect you. Are you ready to do this, even though it means fighting us? I believe he is. He would not have defied us if he lacked the will to fight. If it means protecting Sheba from harm, then I must. You've seen what we can do. You know you can't stop us. How can you protect Sheba when you can't even protect yourself? This rebellious attitude is exactly why we've never let you fight. Haven't you been given enough reason to fear us in these travels? You're no fighter, Felix. How can you hope to stand against us? You've questioned us for the last time. Let's see what you can do. Looks like they're having a falling out over Sheba.
There's something more to it, though.
It seems Saturos and Minardi no longer trust Felix. Looks like the perfect opportunity has just fallen into our laps. Now's our only chance to prevent them from lighting the beacon. Yes. There's not a moment to spare. Let's move. Go, go. Quick, pull that out of his pocket when he's not looking. Isaac. No, why didn't you just grab the star out of his pocket when he wasn't looking? So, you've come to stop us. Look what your defiance has brought us, Felix. I don't need you or anyone else to rescue me, Isaac. I was just about to settle things with Saturos and Minardi. You can watch. And then we'll show you the true power of this beacon's light. But Sheba has nothing to do with this, so set Sheba free. Silence! You'd best tread lightly, Felix, or both you and Sheba will suffer.
If anything happens to Sheba, we will have failed Farin.
We won't permit you to lay a hand on Sheba or Felix. Oh ho, so you're worried about Sheba too? Don't worry, we won't hurt Sheba if you meet our conditions. What are you doing, Saturos? Leave this to me. Sheba, do you remember the rod connected to Hesperia?
The Rod of Hesperia?
The rod required to reach the Jupiter Lighthouse.
Yes?
Those who pursue us bear a rod. Is it the one? Sheba, stay where you are. You can do it from there. How about it, Sheba? Well, Sheba?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps what? Don't yell at her. We're not yelling. We just want a straight answer. So, Sheba?
Their minds are veiled. I cannot see clearly, but I think it's the one.
It's a waste to make her try again. So what do we do? Do you know the terms we will require before we agree not to harm Sheba?
Yes.
You're smarter than I thought if you've already figured it out. If you give us the shaman's rod, Sheba will not be harmed. Agreed? No. Toss her off the lighthouse. He wants the shaman's rod. If it will save Sheba, I'll give it up. No, don't, Ivan, you dumbass. What? But Hammett gave that to you, Ivan.
Don't you care what happens to Sheba?
Then you will give us the rod.
Well done, Saturos. We finally have the shaman's rod.
Go get it, Felix. Why me? To ensure your loyalty to us.
Go on, Felix.
Isaac handed over the shaman's rod. What should I do with the rod? Keep it safe. Where do you think you're going, Sheba?
We gave you the rod. Now release Sheba.
Whatever do you mean? You said you'd free Sheba if we gave you the rod.
Those were your terms. We gave you the rod, so release Sheba.
You seem to have misunderstood. I said we wouldn't harm Sheba. I never said we'd let her go. You're altering the bargain? Pray I do not alter it further. Huh, we can't help it if you misinterpreted Saturos' terms. Besides, if we were to release Sheba, she'd be in quite a fix.
What do you mean?
Sheba can't get back to La Valero alone. What do you mean? We're going to take Sheba... Oh no. That's right. You won't be going back. This is it for you.
Excuse me?
We're going to fight now, Mia. That was how this was always going to go. Enough! You're the ones who aren't going anywhere. Bring it on, whelp. You won't live long enough to regret your stupidity.
prepare to experience firsthand the horror of a master fire adept.
Alright, so now we just need to start doing as much damage as possible. Yeah, well, actually, no, because you're fire. One of you heals, and I've forgotten which one it is. I think it's minority? Maybe? Draw a wish. Okay, boosting physical attack. Okay, an Inferno. Let her start. I actually think I might be doing more damage with Isaac if I just do physical attacks. I could be wrong. But... let me try it here. Okay, she's the healer. Yep, we need to get rid of her first. Hell yeah. 130 to Garrett. Okay. Throw out a low-level wish. Ew, heat flash on Mia. Okay. Yeah, another Inferno. I'd just keep doing it, Garrett. Okay, they're piling on damage. Still probably not fast enough to be... ooh, what's Haunt? No effect. Okay, love that. Throw out a low-level wish here. Okay, minority is down. I'm pretty sure Saturos does not actually have a heal. Now, I forget, does Saturos start getting double attacks because I took out minority, or is this now basically a trivial battle? Pyroclasm. Okay. So he starts pulling out nastier attacks. Heat Flash on Garrett. Okay. Yeah, Saturos has some health on him. There we go. 6,000 experience. Alright, I've been up to 28. Mia up to level 28. We did it! We beat him! Alright, Sheba, let's go! Felix, what are you doing? I cannot give up Sheba. What? But we just saved you. I never asked you to help us. Felix, you're not one of them. You're free to go now. So why are you doing this? The 4 beacons must still be lit. You're going to light the beacons? That's ridiculous. I felt you'd say that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So wait, if he means to light the beacons, then he's our enemy, right? Yes. Do what you will, Isaac, but if you try to stop me, I'll fight you. I hope you don't think you've finished us off. You may not be finished, but you can barely stand. Right now, yes, but we'll be back on our feet as soon as we do this! Yep. And this is why we needed to take the star out of his pocket when he wasn't looking. Oh no, he threw the elemental star into the lighthouse! How could this happen? We couldn't keep them from lighting the beacon! That's not all. The energy of the beacon will restore our power. How can it restore their power? Venus is the earth elemental, right? Yes, so push them off the tower. They are still weak, they can just pick them up and chuck them off the tower. They're not going to recover that quickly. Yes. Then why would Venus give power to fire adepts? Because they're aligned elements, more or less. Fire and Earth share a symbiotic relationship. This light will restore our synergy. We'll fight you as many times as it takes. We won't lose. You may have beaten the 2 of us, but now you face the true might of the Fire Clan of the North. Fire Clan of the North? Bear witness to the true strength of the Northern Wilds. Oh, give it up. We beat you once, we'll do it again. Go, Felix. Take Sheba and go. I can go? We may not have the strength to protect Sheba after this. You must take Sheba to the ship without fail. What are you waiting for? Go now! No, I cannot leave you to fight them alone. Are you saying you don't want to lose to Isaac? I wonder if that's true. What was that? Wouldn't you be just a little sad to see your childhood friend perish? What are you saying? I'm saying you're here to protect this brat from your past. Do you really think that I would help them? Let's just say I wouldn't put it past you. And you, Saturos, do you agree? I wouldn't say that, but it would be best not to raise our suspicion. Now who's telling whom what's best? Fine, I'll take Sheba for you. Come on, Sheba. Wait, Felix, I won't let you go. Felix is the least of your worries right now. Oh my, they're glowing. Shit, they're going to their final form. It's time you learned what true power is. Their synergy is overflowing. It's too late to run. Oh, balls, they're fusing. They've merged into one another. Everybody get back. Heck yeah. Dargan. Okay, so let's see. How do we fight this thing? It's been a bit. Go ahead and use a Psi Crystal on yourself, because we're probably going to need it. Oh! Oh, that's actually not that bad. That looked way scarier than it actually was. Used outer space. Honestly, still not all that scary. Okay, it's gonna get annoying if it just sits there and does nothing but spam it, though. That will become annoying. Oh, he is just gonna spam it, aren't you? That is extremely annoying. Deadly gas. Ivan might be dead. Nope. Okay. Did it in basically the one... Oh, I'm poisoned. That's very annoying. And it's spamming outer space again. Ooh, nice demon fire. Okay, physical attack on Isaac. So go ahead and do a cure well on yourself. Do a cure poison on Isaac. There we go. Drain some PP, Ivan. Annoying as hell. Oh, god damn it. The Dragon Driver, which is not nearly as scary as it seems. Oh, good lord, the outer space again. Evil blessing, huh? Okay, so Ivan just has, like, everything wrong with him. I don't know, just defend, dude. Rain thing. Oh, come on. Well, that's only 50 damage, which is honestly not that atrocious. Okay, at least cure the poison. Okay, probably cure well on Mia just because I really cannot afford for her to die. Of course he did. Oh, of course he is. Okay, and Ivan is poisoned again. Oh, this is an annoying fight. And now Garrett is poisoned, and now everybody is poisoned. Little bit of poison for literally everyone, and I only have one character who can consistently do something about it. Oh, dear God. How annoying. Wait. Does the Dark Spirit, like, make them lose levels? Why do I not... Okay, there it is. Ooh, nice demon fire. Of course he does. I actually don't think I can do anything to save Ivan. Because Ivan's gonna take a turn and take more than 1 in poison damage. Like, I can't... Unless he has an herb that would do more... Yeah, I think... Yeah, just get the attack in. I'll res you next turn. Oh dear lord, here's the outer space again. Rain. Oh, no effect on Mia. Love that. Okay, so that was a completely wasted attack on him. Yeah, that's Sleep, Stun, and Delusion. I can't do anything about the spirits. Just heal. Oh god, the deadly gas again. Okay, nobody poisoned, so at least that's something. Throw a Psy Crystal on Ivan. Evil blessing. Okay, no effect on Ivan for health drain. Love that. It keeps trying to health drain and it keeps failing, which I absolutely love. May as well go ahead and refill your synergy just in case. Okay, darn it. Well, I've noticed that it has now stopped spanning outer space and a lot of its other... We got it. How? How did we lose? We are superior in every way, but still we were defeated. Ah, stupid bitches. We did it! We won! Yeah, you already said that, don't jinx it. We beat them, but have we really won? No. All our efforts were for naught. What are you talking about? The lighthouse is lit. We did everything we could. Yeah, nobody said that. Well, you said that we didn't. Sure, we couldn't save the Venus lighthouse, but... we beat them. They're gone. You saw them fall down into the pit. So we don't have to worry about any more beacons being lit. Except that Felix is... But Felix is gone, and he's taken Sheba. Oh, son of a bitch. What's with you guys? Isaac, what are you looking at? Felix! Did you finish them? No one knew their power better than I did. If you destroyed them, then I am no match for you now, Isaac. I must go. Come, Sheba. Wait, Felix! Why do you run from us? They fell into the lighthouse. It's all over. Poor fools. If you think it's over, you are sadly mistaken. If you plan to light the other beacons, you will still need... The elemental stars, we have them. They're gone, Felix. You don't have to light the beacons anymore. Yes, I do. If I don't light the beacons, what will happen? It's no use talking about it. Just wait and see. If you won't release Sheba, we'll have to take her back. Oh, well, this was not a well-built lighthouse. I don't think that's supposed to happen. The lighthouse! Isaac, they're too far away. We can't reach Felix. That's not all. There's light coming from down below. No! Sheba! Hang on, Sheba. Take my hand. I can't. You must try. If you don't, you'll fall. Look down. The foundations of the lighthouse are crumbling. Yeah, this was a very poorly constructed lighthouse. Why is it happening? Is it to protect Venus Lighthouse? I'm slipping. I can't hold on any longer. No, don't let go. You can't. You'll... Goodbye, Felix, and thank you. Shiva! No, I won't let you die. Yep. I'm sure that worked. I'm sure they are not pizza on the pavement. Shiba fell after that last tremor. Felix didn't dive into the sea after her, did he? No, that would be solid ground underneath the Venus Lighthouse.
I can't believe he did that from so high up.
You idiot, Felix. I can't believe he said he'd like the other beacons. We would have had to fight him if this hadn't happened.
But he sacrificed himself to save Shiba. He's not like Saturos.
I'm at a loss, Isaac. We have to decide what to do next. What to do? What can we do?
What about Jenna and the others at Itajima?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jenna. She's the reason we started on all this. I kinda just forgot she existed. Isaac, listen up. We've got to find Jenna. Look at that. Isaac has finally come back to his senses. Shouldn't we go find Jenna and the others right away? No. After all this, you don't have the guts to tell Jenna about Felix? If you don't tell her what happened to Felix, then who will? That's not why we're not going after them.
You're going to have to find a way to console Jenna.
What's the matter, Garrett? I was just thinking, how the heck are we supposed to get down? A legitimate question.
Good point. This is going to make leaving very difficult.
Oh, look! The whole tower just rejoined. That's awfully convenient. It's back to normal? That was odd. What's going on around here?
I don't think we'll ever know.
It's called plot convenience. At least now we can go search for Jenna and the others. Alright, let's go, Isaac. Time to find Jenna. But despite a long and tiring search, Jenna was nowhere to be found. Well, that's anticlimactic. How did the search for Shiba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. Really? No pizza on the pavement? The seas are too rough to search. And there's no sign of her on land. Tolby is responsible for Shiba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel at your loss, Farin. All we can do for Shiba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? The same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found.
The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse, and the ship.
Apparently everything at Itajima, including the ship, was swept away. So Itajima itself was washed out to sea.
Yes.
Incredible! Then the cave too has been flooded. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive.
They may have been washed out to sea with Itajima.
We have decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Isaac?
Yes.
Do not worry about Shiba. I just hope you're able to find Jenna. We will find Shiba without fail. Shiba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell?
Can you really call that a miracle?
Do you think it was just good luck? Yeah. Let's call it mere coincidence for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. You were just going to chalk it up to sheer dumb luck, and now you're going to be nothing is coincidental. So you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I am sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? An adept? What is that? Well, it's someone with abilities like theirs. Isaac, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. No matter. Oh, no matter how many times I explain that to Farin, he doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. That's right, I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost at sea. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care, and farewell.
Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success.
Please wait for me outside Farron's house. I wish to speak with you. Where are you going, Isaac? Iodem asked us to wait. Did you forget? No, I just don't care. No.
I know we need to leave, but we should hear what Iodem has to say.
We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. Thank you for waiting for me. As you've no doubt guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria.
Yes, the island of the ancients far out to sea.
When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Bobby you would. Yes, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remembered how Bobby always said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I'm not sure, but I'm beginning to think that may be Lemuria.
If it is, then Bobby's life
could be saved? Yes. Then I guess we have no choice but to go. Yes. Good, then it's settled. I'll make arrangements for you to leave at once. But we have to find Jenna first. That is the other reason I wanted to see you, to give you this. Iodem takes out the black orb.
Oh, isn't that?
You will need it to sail Bobby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Itajima was Bobby's. His ship is here in Lavalero. So the ship at the peninsula was Saturos' ship? Perhaps, but we have no way of finding that out now.
Yes, they're gone.
But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Bobby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. We promised Bobby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. Isaac got the black orb. Isaac gave the black orb to Ivan because he had no space in his inventory. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You'll know it when you see it. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria. Right on, Isaac. We finally get to see the ocean.
To sea we go.
It is time to depart. Alright, so where's this boat? Get out of the way, small child! Here could Shiva be. No trespassing. Okay. I was told to let you in if you showed up. The door is open. Lemurian ship. Right, Ivan has it. Ivan uses the black orb. Admittedly, the Lemurian ship is pretty chill. Looks like it's finally time to leave Gondolin.
It's so strange. We've been traveling for so long, and yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened.
But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right?
No.
What did you say? Our next journey? What journey's that?
You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? Our promise to Bobby.
Oh, Lemuria. I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is.
We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we?
I mean, not necessarily, but we're going to.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see.
The seas are very rough. Do you think we'll be okay?
Yes.
This is a Lemurian ship. We'll be fine.
Well, shall we then? To sea.
Jenna is waiting for us.
And that is the end of the original Golden Sun. You know, when I played this as a kid, this caught me totally off guard because I was not expecting the game to just end there. Granted, at the time when I played it, I had no idea that they basically had already planned out, God, it was at least one sequel. What, it was a second Game Boy Advance game and then a DS game? I think there's two sequels. I don't quite remember anymore. But yeah, when you're not aware that there's more and the story actually continues in the next games, that was actually a very jarring ending. But yeah, for a Game Boy Advance game, this was a lot of fun. A little bit simplistic, you know, not the longest, not the most involved, but, you know, limited by that whole cartridge size. But what they got on there was a lot. I'm pretty sure this was the first RPG I ever played. I don't know if it was actually the first one. In fact, I kind of doubt it was the first one. But it was definitely the first I played where you actually had, like, a wide range of magical abilities that you could, like, use to meaningfully interact with the overworld. And that was a very cool thing to see. And especially the fact that, again, I saw it first on a Game Boy Advance. It's like, oh, dang. Yeah, they got a lot of mileage out of this little Game Boy Advance cartridge. Colosso, the caves. One of the deserts. If it's after Colosso, that should be Sahala. Or no, this is Crossbone Isle. Because this is the broken ship. Top of Venus Lighthouse. Actually, yeah. You cannot resume your adventure. Carefully choose the place. We'll put it on the final slot there.
Oh, Creighton, how long will this island continue to drift?
I don't know. I wish you could tell me.
Sheesh, you're no help in times like this.
Hey, I'm hungry.
How can you think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother.
I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon.
You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right?
You're so cranky today, Jenna. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix.
Isaac and his friends must have been nearby too.
They probably were.
I miss them. Isaac, Felix.
There is something I wish to show you.
Walk this way.
Felix, Sheba. They're alive.
They're alive.
What is this? Alex, what happened? To be continued. So, getting to see the fate of Felix and Sheba, knowing they didn't die, and I believe, if my memory doesn't fail me, they are actually the playable party in the Golden Sun sequel. You don't pick up as Isaac and the rest. At least I don't think you do. I could be remembering wrong. It's been years since I even thought about the second game. I've played the first through several times. The second game I've only played a single time, and I remember very little of it. Well, but anyway, that will do it for Golden Sun. Hopefully you broskis liked it, and hopefully I'll see you next time with something else.